shit. Let's investigate the machine. This arcade machine. At the base of the controller panel, you find a cleverly hidden input port. The port is shrouded in black plastic, and it appears to be approximate the shape of a typical cred stick. I'm gonna insert my stick. Internal motors grip the cred stick and pull it into the machine. It disappears into the port, and the screen goes black. Moments later, a video image fills the screen. The picture is dark and grainy, a far cry from the bright, colorful sprites that previously inhabited the display. Oh, nice. That sounds interesting, man. So you're writing a sci-fi novel, but you're actually doing, like, legit sci-fi folklore as it would be more realistic. Is that what I'm getting? On the screen is a dimly lit office. The place looks like it was pulled straight from an old detective movie. From the Venetian blinds on the windows to the great swathes of shadow that paint the walls black. But seriously, dude, right? Watch the Brandon Sanderson shit. It's really good. If you're right now starting to write a novel, it will help you immensely. Center stage, sitting behind a large mahogany desk, is the silhouette of an impressive-looking woman in a charcoal grey suit. The tip of a cigarette glows cherry red in the shadows. She leans forward into the light, and you catch your first glimpse of Alice. Oh yeah, that was that one. Her face is all hard planes and sculpted angles, with high cheekbones and almond eyes. Her lips are painted a frigid blue, but the look in her eyes is even colder. A head of lustrous black hair is interspersed with flowing streams of cyan light. See, this is some cool character design. Alice exhales a plume of smoke, then tips her cigarette into a nearby ashtray. She fixes her eye on you, and her lips curl into a humorless smile. We're on your dime, friend. Tell me what you're looking for. I need to find I need you to find someone for me. Dr. Adrian Vauclair. She raises an eyebrow. The Dragon Slayer? Interesting. He's been missing for a long time. Well, yeah, yes he has. The question is, can you find him? She looks you in the eye, and the smile disappears. Her voice is all business. If he's out there somewhere, I'll find him for you. He could be living under an assumed name in California Free State, and I'd still track him down. If he's not alive, I'll tell you where you can find his corpse. Well, you apparently are worth the money. Alright, I am satisfied. Let's talk about the job. Alice steeples her fingers. Alright, here's how this is going to work. When you give me the go-ahead, I'm going to start gathering information for you. Once I've finished, you're going to bring me a cred stick encoded with an encryption key that I'll provide you. That cred stick will have 50,000 nuyen on it. When I get my cred stick, you get your information. This is the deal. Take it or leave it. Oh yeah. Price gouging, huh? For a neo-anarchist, you behave an awful lot like an old work profiteer. Alice smiles at you sweetly. I wasn't aware that there was a difference between the two. I want my character to be a bit of a hypocrite. I want him to sort of, reinterpret neo and anarchy in a way that suits him ideologically in that moment. In all seriousness, I'm charging you what the job is worth. Do you know how much work it takes to find a digital ghost? There's going to be wet work. Breaking into government... Why would you need to assassinate anyone for that? Breaking into government archives. Hell, I might even have to commission an expedition into the SOX. This is a serious undertaking, friend. Now, do we have a deal or don't we? Alright, let's do it. Okay, but remember, you say go and I am go. From that point on, you're on the hook to pay me my fee. No turning back, no refunds. Are we square on this? Yeah, we're square. Good, I'll be in touch. The screen goes black. Moments later, the machine reboots. The colorful sprites that you saw when you first approached the arcade cabinet return. There's nothing more to see here. Alice is gone. But what is in this toilet? Is it 10,000 million? No, but it is drugs. And I like me my drugs. What's here? Nothing. Okay. Let's board train, yeet. I'll actually, you know what? I'll link you the Brandon Sanderson lectures later. I'll send you PM on Discord. Let's get back home, shall we? Boop. Boop, 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 boop. Does he not have an office of his own? Flaschenbeißer, did you make contact with Alice? Yes, I did. She accepted your payment, and I ordered the search for the information we need. Very good. I can't imagine what this will that this will be cheap. What was Alice's stated price? You're right on that count. 50,000 million. He shrugs. This motherfucker just shrugging. 50,000. What's 50,000 to a man like me? The fuck, man? It is about as I had expected. Thankfully, we are prepared for this. No, we are not. We are woefully underprepared for this situation. I have established contact with a number of new clients. You can find information on the jobs logged on your mission computer. One jobs file is on there already. While you're working to earn Alice's fee, I will continue to dig for clues about Feuerschwinge. If she is, in fact, roosting under Harfeld Manor, then there must be some evidence to support that fact. A dragon is a large thing to hide, after all. Well, be careful, Paul. Remember what happened to Monica. No, actually, no. Sounds like you're on top of things. Is more edgy. It's my job to be on top of things, Flaschenbeißer. You needn't worry about me on that count. I didn't. I wasn't. Never. You also don't need to worry about your mysterious Matrix killer. At least, not insofar as I am concerned. I won't step near a jackpot until this entire sorry episode is over. Blitz is in the Matrix all the time, though. Speaking of doing things the old-fashioned way, Malit is working to recover information off of those other DVDs. It's a painstaking process, and it will not be quick, but she is optimistic that she will be successful in time. Finally, I have been checking up on our friend, the orc with the skin grafts. I haven't heard anything back yet, but I'll keep you appraised as the situation develops. Sounds good, Paul. I'll go check on those jobs. One last thing before you go, Flaschenbeißer. Samuel Beckenbauer wanted me to pass a message to you. Do you know him? The orc who runs the shelter across the way? Don't know him. Ah, well. Here's a job for you. He wouldn't discuss it with me, but he promised that it would prove worth your time. Well, I'll keep it in mind. Always glad to do a job, innit? Your workstation and mission computer. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. I need the jobs. Jobs directory. Active and pending jobs. Farmer cleanup job. Amsel's face winks onto the screen. Here you will find the complete transcript of my conversation with Herr Fuchs, a potential client. The job seems to be relatively straightforward and the payout is reasonable. One word of caution before you proceed. There are aspects of this run that you might find morally troubling. Be sure to read and understand the specifics of the job before accepting. If you do accept, you will be expected to carry out the requirements of the job in full. After reading the transcript, you may choose whether or not to accept the job. If you respond in the affirmative, our client will be notified and I will make all necessary preparations for the run. Guest, Herr Amsel. P. Amsel, I am here. To whom am I speaking? You may call me Herr Fuchs. Very well. Please describe the work that you would like to have done. Straight to the point. I like that. Very well. I would like to retain your team's services to clean up a mess. How very specific, boy. Go on. My employers dispatched a team of operatives to conduct a quiet operation at a local Schering Pharma AG lab. Unfortunately, they botched the job. The team was eliminated, but we have reliable information that one of the operatives has been taken captive. If this rogue agent was to spill information leading back to my employers, it could lead to a corporate war. A great many lives could be lost. My employers would like nothing more than to prevent such a tragic turn of events. Ah, I see. You wish to retain my team's services to tie up loose ends. Exactly. The captive operative is a rigger by the name of Torvald Enstad. We need him neutralized before he can inform us. Before he can inform on us to his captors. So you want to kill a Don't worry about a fee. This is Shadowrun. You can have someone do a job for you and then not pay them what they expect, and there is nothing they can do about it. I'm pretty sure that there's a lot that she can do about it. As Enstad and his team have already put the facility on high alert, stealth will not be an option. Your team will need to shoot its way in, eliminate Enstad, and exit the facility. A straightforward enough task. No, and well within my team's capabilities. What are you offering in terms of pay? 15,000 nuyen. This offer is non-negotiable. Very well, I will pass the offer on to my team. Very good, very good. Good day, Herr Amsel. Well, I don't like megacorporations, right? That's one of the big things about my characters, is that he doesn't like megacorporations, but he is a Shadowrunner, so he does do runs for megacorporations. So I'm gonna accept the job. Run accepted, client notification sent. I mean, of course I know how this pans out, but I can't know how this pans out because this is... that will be metagaming. Pending Humanist data steal. That is interesting. Amsel's face appears on the screen. Samuel Beckenbauer has approached me with an offer of work. Apparently an associate of his has learned some disturbing details regarding the Berlin chapter of the Humanist Poly Club. He would like to contract your team to investigate these rumors. Beckenbauer was unwilling to discuss the specifics on the job in your absence. He has requested that you speak with him in person at your earliest convenience. Okay, back to Root Boy. I want to go piss real quick. I'll be back in a moment. Wait, what's with the mission computer? Why is there still shit on here that I haven't... Old messages. Hello, Ace. The screen flickers to life and Monica's face appears. Her hands are on her hips and she's wearing a wry smile. Hey, Ace, if you're reading this, that means that I've either died or stepped down. Hopefully the latter. Well... but probably the former. Not many Shadowrunners make it to retirement age. In any case, I'm sure that you'll do a fine job in the role. If you need anything, talk to Paul. He's a good man. And he knows how important it is to me that you take care of my place. One last thing, Ace. Iga might cause you some problems. In fact, I think it's a fair bet that she already has. Just remember, she brings something to this team that nobody else does. You'll want her on your side. My advice to you is this. Hold your own with her. If she pushes you, push back. Don't try to butter her up with flattery. She'll see right through it. Most of all, do what you can to earn her respect. She'll never be satisfied following you if you don't give her a better reason than because Monica said so. I have faith in you, Ace. It's up to you to justify that. She half turns away from the camera, then returns her attention to you. The image is uncannily lifelike. Oh, and by the way, Ace, if you botch this, I'm coming back and haunting your ass. I mean that. Okay. Let's check for new messages. Oh, I have an unread message. Oh, from Withheld to Flaschenbeißer. We would like to arrange a meeting between you and one of our representatives. You will find him at the cafe nearby. His name is Luca Duell. He will be expecting you. Come alone. Go back. Is still... there is... No. No. Actually, yes. But like pay data? Okay, so my pay data isn't here? That I sold? Well, now I'm walking away for good. I'm not even like, come on, computer. Yeah, I usually prefer not to do like small piss breaks on stream because I have a bladder the size of a small aquarium, and I can be on the toilet for several minutes when I'm pissing. At the sound of your approach, the orc turns to face you. He wears a severe expression, but there is kindness in his eyes. He looks extremely handsome for an orc. Let's be honest, and he wears this really cool suit. Guten Tag, Elf. Can I help you with something? You wanted to talk to me, boy. I heard you wanted to talk about a job. Yes, I do. Thank you for coming so promptly. He takes a deep breath, slowly releases it, and looks you in the eye. Tell me, what do you know about the Humanist Poly Club? They're an anti-metahuman hate group, of course. He nods. The largest and most well-funded of its kind. The instigators of the Night of Rage, and the enemy of everything that I stand for. The Night of Rage was a thing where there was things. Keep talking. I knew that actually. I did actually know that my bladder is only 1/3 full when I feel the urge to go to the bathroom. He nods. Yesterday I overheard one of my sisters talking on his comm. He was yelling, clearly agitated. I questioned him and he confided in me. What he told me made my blood run cold. Let me guess where this is going. Humanus is planning something. An attack of some kind. He nods. Well, I believe so. Yes, I believe so. The Berlin chapter of Humanus has arranged to acquire a large shipment of an extremely hazardous chemical. Their leader, Volker Stahl, that's like a Nazi name, man, is a vicious ideologue. It goes without saying that whatever he intends to do, it won't be good. I love how all the characters in this, in like the Keats, are ambiguously ethnic, except for Samuel Beckenbauer. But like the racist human is German to the core. I want you to infiltrate the smuggling operation that is delivering the shipments. Once you arrive at the Humanus compound, you will find out what they're planning to do with the chemical and put a stop to it. Well, yeah, what makes you think they'll talk to me? I'm no more than a human than you are. Many of the smugglers are metahumans. If you travel with them, Humanus will allow you into their compound. The rest will be up to you. Okay, well, as long as you can get me in the front door, I can take care of the rest. He nods. Yes, good. From your reputation around the Kreuzbazaar, I knew that you were the right man for the job. But, you know... well, that's sort of compensation. I've contacted sister organizations across Berlin and taken up a collection. Between us, we have raised 22,000 nuyen as payment. I trust that will be sufficient. Yeah, I'll do it. I also hate Humanist, by the way.